Did you know that nearly half of your waking life is spent in a mental state where you're not even consciously thinking? It's true. According to Harvard psychologist Dan Gilbert, people are in what's called default mode about 46.9% of the time. That's almost half of every day that your brain is running on autopilot. Now, think about that for a second. How often do you find yourself going through your day, doing things, thinking things, reacting to life, without really being present? You wake up, maybe check your phone. You brush your teeth, get dressed, scroll through social media. You go through your work routine, interact with people, and most of it feels automatic, doesn't it? That's because your brain has two primary operating modes, the default mode and the direct mode. The default mode is what I like to call autopilot. It's where your thoughts just drift. It's when you're acting out of habit. It's when you're doing without really choosing. It's familiar, it's effortless, and it's incredibly dangerous when it starts to control your inner world. The direct mode, on the other hand, is where you're present, conscious, and intentional. It's when you're actually choosing what to think. It's when you're aware of your thoughts, your reactions, and your direction. So why does this matter? Because if nearly half of your thoughts are running on autopilot, and if those thoughts are negative, limiting, or disempowering, then guess what? You're living half your life under the influence of beliefs you didn't even consciously choose. Let me ask you this. Have you ever caught yourself thinking things like, "I'm not good enough. Things never work out for me. I always mess it up. No one really likes me. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't know what I'm doing"? Chances are, those thoughts didn't just come out of nowhere. Someone, at some point, either taught you to think that way, or life conditioned you into believing them. Maybe it was a parent, a teacher, a toxic relationship, a failure, or maybe it's just been repeated disappointment that slowly wore down your confidence. Over time, those beliefs became automatic. They became part of your brain's default mode network, a group of neurons that work together to automate your most frequent thoughts and behaviors. Now here's the part most people don't realize. Your default thoughts are just patterns. They are not facts. They are not who you are. They are simply mental habits you've repeated for so long that they feel like truth. And the amazing thing is, just like you can train yourself to write with your non-dominant hand, you can train yourself to think differently. At first, it's going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to catch yourself slipping into the old way of thinking. You're going to feel resistance. That's normal. But with practice, with intention, you can shift from a passive mind to a deliberate, empowered one. Let's get practical. Here's what I want you to do. Start by identifying your limiting belief. Ask yourself, what is the belief I keep repeating about myself that's holding me back? Is it, "I'm not smart enough. I don't deserve success. I always mess things up. I'm not lovable. I don't belong. I can't do it because I've failed before"? Take a moment and write it down. Seriously, grab a notebook or open a note on your phone. Once you've got your belief, ask yourself these three powerful questions. What has this belief already cost me in the past? What is it costing me right now, in this moment, to continue believing it? If I don't change this belief, what will it cost me in the future? Don't rush this. Really reflect. Because until you see the belief, you can't change it. And once you see it, once you call it out, you have the power to replace it. Now, let's talk about the replacement. You can't just tell yourself to stop thinking negatively. That doesn't work. You have to replace it with something deliberate, something positive, empowering, and true. So if your belief is, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I am growing, I am learning, and I'm doing my best, and that is enough. If your default thought is, I always fail, replace it with, every setback is teaching me how to succeed. If you think, no one really cares about me, say this instead, the right people value and love me for who I truly am. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about conscious reprogramming. You're building new neural pathways, new defaults. And the more you practice catching the old pattern and choosing a new one, the more natural and automatic those empowering thoughts will become. And here's the truth no one tells you. Autopilot isn't the enemy, unless it's working against you. The goal isn't to eliminate default thinking, but to retrain it so that your autopilot serves your highest good. Imagine waking up, and your automatic thoughts are, I'm ready for today. I've got this. I'm grateful. I trust myself. I'm enough. That's possible. But it starts with daily repetition, with noticing when you slip into old patterns, and doing a mindset reset. You are not your thoughts. You are the thinker of your thoughts. And that means you have the power to choose. So here's your challenge. Today, become aware of your default. Catch it. Question it. Replace it. The real transformation happens when you stop letting your mind run the show, and you start taking the lead. If this message spoke to you, do me a favor. Give this video a like so more people can find it. And if you're on a journey to reset your mindset and reclaim your power, subscribe to Magna Thoughts right now. This is the place where we go deep, where we challenge the old stories, where we choose purpose over autopilot. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're not stuck. You're just in default. And now, you have the power to flip the switch.